So now I'm just concentrating pretty much full time on the vape thing. That Snapmatic algorithm is a bitch, though. Ooh, looking good, Uncle
Uncle
Les.
S?
You know what? One more word and I'm gonna put you on a terror watch list, I swear to God.
Lester's got a girlfriend.
Wendy, get this dope cleaning toilets. I don't want to see him for the rest of the day.
Yo, will you go clean the toilets? Like, now?
Fine.
Ah, good. Come on, let's do this thing.
I
Time to crack that diamond, baby. That casino who would clear any one of us out, leave us poor and destitute. Today, their luck is gonna run out. Because if there is one thing that I just love screwing more than a casino, it is a private equity a-hole. Come on, yeah! Now we have planned, we have prepped, and we are ready to go. Send her down.
Exciting day.
Regina.
Regrettably, Miss Chang was called back to the mainland. I will be representing the holding company's interests.
Yes, that is regrettable.
If everything is in order, shall we continue?
Yes, there's a few more decisions to be made, but then we can proceed if you want to do the honors.
Yo, can you skip it?
It's good. That's...
Yeah. Can you give me like at least like? Can you give me 20%? I just want 20. I am. No, I'm just lying. I'm level 60. We all have 20. Alright, good. Alright. Yo, poo poo. Ready up. Yo, other guy, ready up. It's gonna start by itself, I think. What are you almost going? Why'd you buy these masks?
All right, we're ready to roll.
Skip it if you could. Is it on hard? What? Why? That's the point of hard. You dying. Yeah, I think I have it. Yeah, how do you do the glitch?
Next stop, the diamond mine. The driver's gonna torch this car as soon as you're inside. We'll set up the getaway cars along your escape route. I gotta tell you, it feels good to be back in the driving seat. Metaphorically speaking, of course. Actual driving aggravates my hives. Anyways, the calm before the storm. Running through contingencies and backup plans in my mind. Feeling sweat patches creep down my back. Oh yeah, I've missed this. So, it's either really smart or really stupid. I guess it all depends on whether you can handle the platoon of heavily armed Texan guards waiting on the other side.
Who is playing with you?
Three other people, and I'm not hosting it. Yo, whose car is this?
Well, hope you fail.
Hold up. Jericho, and I help you kill yourself. If you're on, hold up. I'll join you after, what's it called? Dope boy. What are we doing here?
To a party bike.
Yo, how does he have all his guns?
Hey,
How'd you do it?
we're gonna burn this car, but it needs to make it as far as the casino.
Huh?
Are you even capable of driving a car without destroying it? Get another car, or walk. I don't care, just get there.
Bye, I am out.
I have to go to what? Uh-huh.
Okay, do you want the good news or the bad news? Well, the good news is that
Clubhouse?
they just had a record-breaking weekend, so the vault is full to
Yeah.
bursting. And the bad news is that they've hired extra security to guard it. High risk, high gain. Just how we like it.
Change the color. Right there. Yo! I have all my weapons! Yo, stop driving, stop driving. Cause I wanna see it. I actually have every single one of my weapons. That's crazy. So you're saying I even have the minigun? Even guns I don't even have unlocked? Turn right here, turn right, go through this lane, no, not this way, yeah. Right here, because it could be, faster, oh my, What are you doing? Who's driving? That's not me.
Crap.
Have you ever seen a private army of well-armed Texans with orders to shoot on sight? Because you're about to get a close-up view. Okay, team, head inside and you'll be on the main floor.
Just smile normally, dear. You look like the village idiot.
Come on.
Stop making that thing with your denture.
I'm not. Okay, ready?
1, 2, 3, cheese and crackers.
Whoa! Oh shit! Not again!
Just run, Carol! Oh my God!
Okay, the tourists are clear, and the Texan guards are on the way.
What the heck is all this? Shoot!
Hey, watch out for... Oh, never mind.
I'm gonna shut down your neck! Show's over!
I need to get more ammo. How, can I pick it up from him?
Give me a break. Hit the dirt! Damn! We got a man down! Man down, damn it! Oh, shit! Take cover! I'm gonna kill you! Weapons
This is looking badass on the feed.
He's down! Say goodnight!
Jesus.
Get out of my sight!
Nice work. The staff area is right behind that door. Your card should let you right through.
You want to live, asshole?
Been surrounded by girls. State prison, and every day I am surrounded by several hundred women with different stories. I ended up falling in love with one of them. I'm going to tell you about what came of it and how we happened to meet. I will never forget how I first found myself alone with these women in bad jumpsuits. Job. My partner, who had been there for more than 10 years, had been making scathing jabs about my appearance all morning, calling me Justin Bieber. He kept doing it so that I
Okay,
would...
the tourists are clear, and the Texan guards are on the way.
Before dinner, we found all the prisoners in the large room divided by tiny rooms without doors. All the prisoners lined up in front of their beds and were checking out the view. Most of all that day, I
Good
was
shot.
one that scared me to death and one that I unexpectedly liked. The first put a hand on my shoulder and winked slyly with her one good eye. They called her Old Woman because she had been there longer. I told her to get back immediately, but I said it so timidly that internally I scolded myself for showing weakness. But by the end of the round, I had
Do you have the laser weapon? Wait a minute, you could buy ammo, I forgot.
Hi, I'm Selena, and 4 years ago, things were a lot different for me. I had no friends, I did horrible at school, and on top of it all, I used to sit at a table alone every day at lunchtime. No one bothered to even talk to me. Often, I had lunch in the school's bathrooms because all the tables were full, and hey, I'm Maggie. I'm 16, and recently 3 of my ex-stepmothers tried to take everything we had away. Yes, 3 of them. It was a full-on war between me and my father, and the evil trio. You see, my dad owns a big company, and we're pretty well off. Despite being a big businessman, he was always a very sweet and caring man. His only fault was that he always chose the wrong women. The first one was my mum, who left us when I was 5. She would always berate my dad if he did anything wrong, or even said something she didn't like. She would cry and lie on the floor, trying to look like a victim, and my dad would always give her anything she wanted. She demanded a divorce once she met another guy. My father was devastated, and he lost half his fortune in the divorce process. I didn't understand much because I was only 5. I just remember Dad crying a lot and spending time somewhere other than at home. For 3 or so years, it was just me and my dad, and they were honestly the best years of my life. During 10 years, he married 2 more times, and just lived with a third lady for a while.
We're receiving fun! Man down over here!
Even want to call their names. Instead, I will use their nicknames. The first one was the Vulture. She swooped down on us when she noticed my dad's weakness. We opened up to her, telling her everything, including about her money. At this moment, the Vulture suddenly became very optimistic and caring. Dad fell in love, they got married, and then she continued living a luxurious lifestyle. Swimming pools and expensive resorts,
Good shot!
At some point, my dad's company was facing trouble, so Dad had to tell her, "Honey, we have to reduce our expenses for a while." She disappeared like a ninja, taking some of Dad's belongings in the divorce process. Well, at least she wasn't doing bad things to me, unlike the second one. The second one was the werewolf. She met my father at a charity event, which she herself organised. My father fell in love with her kindness. The complete opposite of the Vulture, rough, strong. Well, she was good with my dad, but she still drained his wallet like a mattress. She was also nice with him. Every time she stayed alone with me, she turned into an evil witch. She screamed and locked me inside my room. But the second Dad returned, I said,
To make something look good, you have to be a designer, right?
Absolutely not. I'm not a real designer. That's right. I'm an actor. And I just made this while I was in hair and makeup. Hashtag stand live. Canva is the design tool for you. And it's free. There are thousands of templates made by designers. Actual designers. Choose from millions of photos or upload your own. Drop them into your design. Add some text. Change the color. Done. Great. Create 3 accounts a day. Thank.com.
Man.
How many guards does it take to stop a casino robbery, huh?
I'm leaving.
Get the support you need with the #1 code here. Apply today at flatironpool.com.
Social change and get easier and your life to I love children, charity and baking cookies. Of course, my dad refused to believe me until I actually secretly recorded all of it. At least this time I was smart enough to get a prenup. With the third one, he was even smarter. He didn't marry her. I'll call her Venus. Why? Well, Venus was the Roman goddess of fertility. Like the two other ladies, she kept buying extremely expensive things for herself, and she begged my dad to marry her, but being burnt 3 times already, Dad refused. So you know, she was like, surprise, surprise, I'm pregnant. Marry me. Dad was like, okay, I will, as soon as you do a paternity test. Well, 2 weeks later, she did. And oops, that wasn't the dad. Without any hesitation, he put her suitcase outside and told her to figure it out herself. Dad got depressed again and promised he wouldn't date anyone else ever again. That's sad, but also relieved, because he had such poor taste, as you may have noticed. For a few months we lived comfortably, enjoying each other's company, but then the evil trio returned with a lawsuit. It turns out that Venus had found all the other ladies, and together they decided to finally consume what was remaining of my dad and his money. One day he got a call from Venus. She said that all of them needed to meet. So they did, at a cafe. He was shocked to find out all 3 of them were together. The werewolf was the leader because, well, she was the smartest one. With evil grins, they presented my father with this big document. Basically, they came up with a story that my father had abused all of them, physically and mentally, and while there was a small chance the court would believe one lady, with 3 of them, and one being pregnant, of course the lawsuit could be avoided if Dad would just pay them money. Of course, I was completely against him paying any money to those witches, but he was scared. So he took a big sum of money and gave it to them later on. I knew that that wasn't the end of it, and after a couple of months they demanded even more money. And despite my protests, my dad paid them again. And the 3rd time I got back home, and they were in our house, sitting on our couch, talking with my father. That's when I completely lost it. I took all the papers they brought with them and threw them out of the window, and the vulture was filming it. So I tried to take her phone away, but she blocked me with her high heels.
Morse Mutual.
And I
How can I
swear
be of
she
service?
hissed at me. After that,
I can do that.
screamed, "Get out!" The vulture and the Venus were angry and nervous, but the werewolf calmed them down, continuing to smile, and added, "Well, just more evidence for us, darling." And I looked at my father, this strong and smart man whose exes, his only poison, was slowly killing him. Well, you fight poison with poison, right? Or was it about the fire? It doesn't matter. What I did next was weird. I contacted my mum. I did it because I knew for sure that she had been trying to get in contact with my dad for years, to try to apologise to him and get him back. I hadn't seen her for all these years, so she was surprised when I called her and wanted to meet. She sounded happy. She looked bad. Very bad. Very poor. She was smiling and saying how happy she was to see me. I didn't want to hear it, so I cut straight to my plan. I wanted her to infiltrate the evil trio and gain evidence that they were just playing us and that none of it was true. In return, I promised her a large sum of money. I mean, it was better to pay once than indefinitely. She agreed to do it. To be sure, I asked her to say on video that my father never did anything wrong to her, and to say clearly what our plan was, so she couldn't backstab us as well. I was extremely nervous about all of this, and was eagerly awaiting the results. The stupidity of the evil trio really helped with the situation. My mum told them almost directly that I contacted her, and that she wanted in, and those witches didn't even get suspicious, because they were so glad that they had even more power now. Moreover, They had this chat on Facebook where they openly discussed their plan. All my mother had to do was just screenshot all of this and destroy everything they had worked so hard on for months. The next time they came to our house, demanding money while pouring themselves my father's wine, like they owned the place, my dad was shocked to see my mum with them. I showed them the screenshots, saying that we would go to the police. My dad was speechless and even scared that his own daughter was capable of such a cunning plan. The werewolf quickly admitted defeat and started to put her coat on without saying a word. Venus wasn't there because she had finally given birth, but the vulture started to scream and trash our house. She was smashing plates and then kicked our TV, breaking the screen into 1,000 little pieces. Dad called the police and I was filming all of it. The werewolf just left quietly. At this point, the vulture took my phone out of my hands and stepped on it with her high heels. She tried to attack my mum, but Dad stopped her, so she stormed out of the house and started to smash our windows. I followed her, took our garden hose and sprayed it all over her, which calmed her down for a second. My dad was just watching with a confused look as everything happened. The police had arrived at this point, and they were in awe of the stupidity of the situation. Then they took her in, and believe me, she was struggling like a seasoned criminal. After the police left, the three of us were left there, sitting quietly in our living room. It was extremely awkward. Mum took her bag and said, "Well, I'm gonna go then." But my dad stopped her and asked if she wanted to stay for dinner. It was kind of strange to have dinner with both Mum and Dad. The weirdest part was that nobody was talking.
Yes, I found sneaking silent. Let's go.
Attention to each other. All the broken windows, broken TV screen and broken plates. Afterwards, Dad wanted to give my mum some money for helping. And asked to start a relationship with me instead. It's not like I wanted it, but I was curious, so I agreed. Basically, I only had to see her 1 or 2 times a month and spend a few hours with her. My mum turned out to be a completely different person from what I had imagined. Once we were eating at a cafe and she had a little bit to drink and decided to tell me their whole story. In short, Dad had been in love with her since high school, and she would always tell him that she would only go out with him if he became a rich man. Somehow he did. Maybe he got lucky, but he did it specifically to win over Mum. Weird. And then she got bored of him. But after years of bad relationships with guys who didn't care about her and without having any real ambition in life, she slowly started to realise that she missed the chance to be with the only man who loved her. She never loved him back, but not loving a rich and kind man was better than what she had now. At this point, she kind of started to cry. Years of a bad life had changed her, and she at least wanted to have some kind of relationship with me. At some point, Dad even asked me if it would be a good idea to start dating Mum again, and I had to honestly say no to him. Now I've decided to study really hard, so I won't have to live like my mother or my father. Children think that adults are smarter and know all about life, but sometimes they really don't.
I attack that. Do something. I don't attack that. Your best friend.
The guys at Burger Shot just didn't.
Ready when you are. You mad? Is low-key a flexer. Hot bomb. He got your cash on me. I'm gonna how about how did that happen on me? Like then they not have done me. How did I just act on me? Hi haters. Psych.
The guys at Burger Shot just didn't understand me.
Skip
I
it.
had, like,
Alright.
Can we do the Bogdan problem heist?
Hold up. What'd you say? Hold up, let me read chat. Ooh. Yeah, we could do the Bogdan. We could do that heist later. Yeah, we could do the Bogdan. We could do that heist later if you want.
All right, we're ready to roll.
Skip this.
All right, we're ready to roll.
Do you have it?
What the? I have the casino heist, but I don't know what's the box on. What the? I have the casino heist, but I don't know what's the box on. Yeah, I'm here. Oh, you got this one. Oh, you got this one. I have every like exclusive heist, like the one that you get like by.
Bug bombs or go. Take the bug star van. Security is expecting exterminators at the back entrance. Sometimes you just gotta fall back on the hits.
I have the Doomsday heist.
The facility.
To take down a jewel store and
Yeah, I have that.
shut up about that one. Or save it for the book I write when I retire again. Just act like you like killing things and you'll be good.
I have this facility like over here, but I'm close to this. But I only play like sub and stuff like that. Go to the casino. Go to the casino. No, I accidentally jumped out. Bro, you killed me. Nah, it's fine. No, it's fine. I'm gonna get there somehow. I'm gonna just steal a car. You trying to race? Someone go get the Bugster car. Alright, you go get in, then meet us at the casino. Alright. Hold up, I was just doing something. Get in. How do you have all your weapons? How do you have all your weapons? Nah, you're not a hacker. It's a glitch. Stop capping. Nah, you're not a hacker. It's a glitch. Stop capping. Sorry to hear that. I didn't, but okay. Nah, I'm all the way at the casino, bro. We don't even need the Buckster car. Because it's a glitch.
Drive in and pull up by the rear entrance. They'll buzz you in. And remember to be cool. They're expecting you. That's it. Head through the door to the staff lobby.
Will it just teleport us? Will it just teleport us? No. No. Are you guys already in the casino? Alright, and guess what? You're gonna get us caught because, what's it called? You just need your ceramic weapon, and there's like the metal detectors there, so it's gonna say, and then they're gonna say, you're gonna get caught. You're gonna get us caught. You're gonna get us caught. No, it doesn't really matter because you still have it out. Watch, once we get in, the alarm's gonna go off.
What the hell?
How much you want to bet? I bet you a PSN card that's gonna go off. How much you want to bet? I bet you a PSN card that's gonna go off. How much you want to bet? I bet you a PSN card that's gonna go off. I'm watching a video. I'm watching my YouTube video. I'm live streaming right now. Watch, it's gonna go off right now once you go past there. Watch once you get out.
Boss lady's office is crawling with
Come.
clerks. Take the stairwell on your right up to the first floor and follow the hall around. Someone will show you through to the express station.
Good work so far. You're in the staff lobby.
You have all your
Do
weapons?
best to act normal in front of security.
Alright, good.
Okay, now go through the double doors
Because that
behind
could
the
be an
main
advantage.
desk like the professional exterminators you are. You're going to the manager's office. No one will want to mess with the fumigators, so you should have free reign of most of the staff lobby, office, and hotel. The vault? Not so much.
Guys, wait for me. What key do you have?
Just like we
Like, what key card did you get? Whose heist is this? Who's a host? Who's a host? Why'd you do that? That's gonna kill us.
Well,
Who threw it?
you're not pest control. Guard exterminating's your only option now.
We're gonna die because of that, whoever threw it.
Get your gear past security by smuggling it in via the laundry chute.
Not me.
Laundry room first.
It was him. It was him. I'm streaming, so I couldn't. And you die. Congrats. Alright, so that means we have to restart it without all your weapons. That's good. And now we could do it. Let me hack it. No, you're not. You're Dookie. Yo, Dookie. You Dookie. Bro, what'd you do? Bro, you're supposed to press continue, not restart. No, you're supposed to press continue. That means, like, you could go on. You have to invite us back. I you are we doing my heist? Yo, I'm gonna invite you to my CO so we could do this. Whose man's is this? Goku, I killed Goku! Yo, I just killed Goku. Ah, Goku's killing me! At least I did it by the Goku. Oh. You're mad. You mad? Huh? Headshot. I can't hear you. You need to speak a little bit louder. What? That's why you saw the connect like the PlayStation. What are you doing? Get out of your car and fight me for real. You're getting yelled at. Keep on running, I'ma headshot you, and I could get my daily bonus, which is 50 headshots. I'm trying to do the casino heist. Who's trying to do it with me? On my face, bro. Dookie. You're so dookie.